All right, folks, this is the Liberian TV network. Today we are live here in Rivertown Hill, where a police officer were allegedly being hit by a commercial taxi driver here last Saturday. And so because of that, we see the very huge traffic here this afternoon. So the body has been removed, but we understand that the Inspector General, Colonel Grego Coleman, are going to sympathize with the bereaved family of the late police officer Rexfield. Rexfield was on duty when he met his untimely death. But we have to give you some update here as we. So we will appreciate you sharing this live, leaving your comment, telling us exactly how do you feel about this movement here in Liberia today. This is about Valtown and this is about Monrovia. And so folks, this is the Liberian TV network. I am the reporter, Brother Simeon Smith Chokoje. So we want to show you this this way. So this is how the traffic here have been very huge here today because of the visitation to the site where Officer Mbeki met his untimely death last Saturday night here in the Valtown community. Information we gathered, we have been told that the late Officer Brookfield arrested this vehicle across the Gabriel Tucker Bridge when you're coming from Bushrod Street. The officer had refused to stop to give his lesson to the late officer in Brookfield. While in that conversation, the late officer briefly decided to hang on the wood of this commercial vehicle. And so the operator of this vehicle has said to the late officer, you have to get down. I can't take this, I'm begging you over and again. And the both of them were into that conversation. Mind you, our witness said there was passenger on board this vehicle. So because of that, they left from that scene and they came as far as this place where the late officer Wakefield met his death. So his name is Marty Brooksville. So this is the intersection right here where Officer Marty Brooksville met his untimely death here in Valtown community. So you see Liberians, the joint security. We saw the presence of the Liberia Immigration Service, the Liberia National Fire Service as well. They were all here earlier on. We also saw the arrival of Inspector General Grego Coleman and his lieutenant. They were all here as well. So it's very silent in Liberia, very silent in Monrovia. The police officer, while on duty, met his untimely death on Saturday night here at the Valtown. Remember, he was on duty, well dressed, while serving his nation as a police officer. He met his death being hit by a commercial taxi driver. We are being told that this guy died on the scene, died immediately on the scene. Was not being rushed to the hospital, but he was dead upon arrival. So this is how it is here in Monrovia this afternoon. So as you can see for yourself, the Liberia National Police, they are bereaved. They lost one of their officer, they were on duty. While he was on duty, this guy lost his life. But on many occasions, it have been told that some of these officers should always avoid standing in front of the vehicle while doing the inspection or asking for lexing. These are some of the things you got to take precautions. You know, you are serving the country, you have your family as well, but we had to do it in a professional way so that a situation like this will not happen. You know, this is not the first time for this to happen in Liberia. It have been happening on many occasions. It have been happening so many places around Liberia, across the 15 countries in Liberia. But it is very frustrating that the officer will be on a vehicle across a gate protocol bridge coming from on Broad Street and all the way entering the Town, and they see happen. It's very frustrating for and on behalf of the management of the Liberian TV network. We deeply extend our deepest condolences to the bereaved family, the Liberia National Police, the government of Liberia, Colonel Greco Kutman, police spokesperson Cecilia Clark, who is the spokesperson of the Liberia National Police. So as you can see for yourself, you know, when things that they happen, every Liberians will be, you know, sad mind. You know, it's frustrating to see a very young man in his early 30s while serving this country, to lost his life in a tragic motor accident here across the Gabriel Tucker Bridge while entering into the Vatican. So this is the Liberian TV network. This is your reporter, Brother Simeon Smith Jokonje. We appreciate you following us live on Facebook. We appreciate you following our YouTube channel as well. Leave your comments. We will respond to your comments in the comment section. What can the government of Liberia do for the bereaved family? Remember, he was on duty when he met his untimely death. So these are some of the questions that we need you to be asking in the comment section. So because of this today, the presence of the police here is very huge. So the presence of the police. So you see this one, they're stopping him, but he's still not waiting to obey. So these are some of the situations. The police will be stopping you as an operator of a vehicle, but yet you don't want to respect the police. And the police are there to protect life and property. The man is telling you, here, you got to stop so the next traffic can flow. So this person, the pedestrian, can make their way through, but they will not want to listen, you know. So it's very frustrating, you know, very heartbreaking that a young man, a promising young man who had been wearing our uniform for a couple of years, in his early age, at the age of 30, lost his life like this while on duty. It's very sad. So as you can see for yourself today, the traffic here is very huge. Police presence here is huge because all regulation tickets have been issued to violators. So today, if you are making your way along this belt, you got to be very careful, or else it will take not less than 50 to 40 USD ticket. And that ticket will be paid into the government revenue. So you see the keke officer, break fees is no longer with his police, his workmate, his family. He's dead and gone, but the memories live on. because of that, today the presence of the police is very huge here, very active here today. But the police are always here in the day, in the night. They are always posted right at the intersection. But I don't know how that really happened, but it is what it is today. Thank you for watching. Thank you for leaving your comment. Kindly share, kindly leave your comment. We will appreciate. Tell us in the comment section what exactly can the government of Liberia do to the family. What can be done in remembrance of the late police officer. What are some of the words that you can send to the bereaved family? A very young and a gentleman, while on duty serving his country, met his untimely death last Saturday night here in the Valtown community. So thank you for watching and thank you for looking.